Peace, family. It's Sirius Divinity here. We're gonna be doing our current events and stuff today. It's not live, so I got my little sheet of paper. Actually, I get that shit from downstairs. But what we're about to do is a quick meditation. Anything you do and everything you do is a meditation. Whether you roll up, prepare a drink, whether you sit with your eyes closed, whatever make you comfortable and happy and get you in that meditative state. Do that for sure. You can skip this part because it's definitely a video. It's not live, so you can skip this part. It'll get straight to the facts. But that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna be basically rolling up and partaking into a drink of mine, but here we go.
Oh yeah, emi ankarele. Oh yeah, emi ankarele. Oh yeah, emi ankarele. Oh yeah, emi ankarele. Emi ankarele, oh yeah, emi ankarele. Oh yeah, emi ankarele. Oh yeah, emi ankarele. Oh yeah, Ajalorun, Winnie Winnie, me be my answer. Afifi jeje, efufu leje, yawa oyao ashe. Iba oya, ajalaya, ajalorun, Winnie Winnie, me be my answer. Afifi jeje, efufu leje, yawa oyao ashe. Iba oya, ajalaya, ajalorun, Winnie Winnie, me be my answer. Afifi jeje, efufu leje, yawa oyao ashe. Iba oya, ajalaya, ajalorun, Winnie Winnie, me be my answer. Afifi jeje, efufu leje, yawa oyao ashe. Iba oya, ajalaya, ajalorun, Winnie Winnie, me be my answer. Afifi jeje, efufu leje, yawa oyao ashe. Yawa oyao ashe. Yawa oyao ashe. Oya de, oya de, oya. Oya de, oya de, oya de, oh. Oya de, oya de, oya. Get in. Oya de, oya de, oya. Oya de, oya de, oya de, oh. Oya de, oya de, oya. Oya de, oya de, oya de, oh. Oya de, oya de, oya. Oya de, oya de, oya de, oh. Oya de, oya de, oya. Oya de, oya de, oya de, oh. Oya de, oya de, oya. Oya de, oya de, oya de, oh. Oya de, oya de, oya. Oya de, oya de, oya de, oya.
Peace again, family. All right. So I just wanted to start off with peace and positivity. Hope that meditation was good for everybody. Starting off with that. So let's get into it, kinda. I mean, for the first topic, and don't mind if I look down type shit, cause you know I got a sheet of paper. I can't see a damn thing. Hold on. All right. Front to back, it is front to back. All right, you feel me? All right, anyway. But I want to start off. All right. I mean, like, it's just a lot of contradictory shit going on in the spiritual community. We cuss here, so don't think we're not educated because we in this motherfucker cussing and shit. But continuing on, it's just a lot of contradictory in the spiritual community. We got supposed leaders and shit beefing with each other on Instagram Live, fussing, cussing each other out, talking shit about each other, slandering. They fueling drama, fucking calling each other lies and all this, that, and they're acting higher than each other. And then teaching with no solution. So it's like, it's a lot of work for real. Now I'm like looking at shit. Just like, I mean, like if an average artist, like a rapper, the two type shit beef with each other, it's getting to start to look like that type shit to me. But it's like we low key, we being infiltrated like a motherfucker. And so somebody gotta say this shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm on my shit. I'm on my Diddy bot right now, so I definitely gotta say. I feel like I gotta say whatever the fuck I want to say. So that's what we're gonna do here. Either way, it's just a whole bunch of infiltration going on. That shit, that family, that shit ain't cool at all. And I feel like we really need to take notice of that shit. Stop giving our attention to these false teachers. I mean, I'm talking about like, after a while, it really don't matter. But like engaging in their Instagrams and all of their daily life shit, it's like the message is the message. You receive the message and you retain that shit with self, and you just keep that as it is what it is. You feel me? You move the fuck on. I ain't gonna lie to you. You gain your light, your insight. You grow from that shit. You fuel from it, and then you just keep going. If they put out another video or some shit like that with that's more will continue to be insightful, then yeah, fuck with them like that. But I don't feel like everybody should keep jumping on everybody that's supposed to be this new hot spiritual motherfucker, and then they basically falling down the same shit I just said, calling each other lies, slander, fueling drama, acting like they hiding each other and shit like that, like they got the bet. No, my insight better than your insight. I'm working with source. What source are you working with? Or your source ain't the same. Like all of that goofy ass shit, bro. Niggas out this motherfucker looking like actors and fools. But and teaching with no solution. Like, to me, I don't know if it's the same shit for y'all, but a spiritual teacher that say shit like, you feel me? I'm working with, well, it's nothing wrong when the motherfucker say I'm working himself and shit like that, and the higher brought it down to me, I'm working with, it's like they teach you with no solution. So why would you have to keep engaging? And they say like, all right, I'm only just trying to give you this information, and you do with it what you will. But why do they not tell you your solution or try to give you a solution for you to connect to a source as well? If we all supposed, like the family shit, then why we all can't try to do the same shit, if anything? So it's like a teaching with no solution type situation. So it's this kind of redundant type shit. And then it gets to a motherfucker then saying that their source of information is better than the next source of information, and then so on and so on. So they just like this motherfucker battling with each other about sources. So I'm not really into that type of shit, but I still do say, even if you watch it, watch certain people, certain videos retain information, but a lot of the other shit around it, that's why I say take shit with a grain of salt. Everything else around that shit a lot of times just be bullshit. It's like fucking in a haystack looking just for a fucking needle. You gonna be seeing a whole bunch of dumb ass shit just to get one point, and that's just, I ain't gonna lie, life. That's how a lot of this shit go, especially in the spiritual community, because we've been infiltrated, bro. That shit is apparent as fuck. You feel me? Is nothing more, is no facts no more. It's just straight drama. Sergeant Marvel video, his old videos, this shit ain't getting pushed no more. It's just talking about, but and a lot of other people are saying they think the nigga dead, but still speculations and perceptions. Is nothing really fact based. So that's how you get the taking your way down to the drama shit. I definitely I'll be accountable. I sometimes do the shit and did the shit basically on the channel type shit. It got to a certain point in his case, I speak on that type of part. When it got to his case and shit like that, or the first live that I seen her when she was saying after he got locked up in her story, because I put it up because it just wasn't making sense to me. Like the whole situation, that's why the whole spiritual community wanted to find answers anyway. Once we all come to rage like that, and our antennas in the head and shit, I was thinking when we stick up on your body and shit like that, that means we all in the same accordance. If we all thinking the same thing, and everybody down there either tweeting it or you seeing it everywhere and shit like that, then that 9 times 10 is right. You feel me? If we all come to the same conclusion, how the fuck is we all wrong? You know what I mean? But it's the facts that at the while that then, not the facts, excuse me, the shit that you see that then fuck your facts up and make you think otherwise. But afterward, that's why I ain't keep putting shit up about that case. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Even on his Instagram, it's mainly, and it's not, I'm not trying to slander his past work. I'm just saying was currently what we digesting currently. Not like he could do lessons and shit on the fucking phone or whatever the fuck it had to be, but still. So it's just, I'd rather see some reposts, you feel me, or some shit like that. Reposts is the old shit, cut it up, and you can still work, but regardless of the matter. So that's why I feel like for myself, that's why we do this shit. YouTube on my ass, so they saying I'm stealing other people's content, which is, if you going off scripts and paper, yeah, I'm just putting information up for real. So they saying my channel is being stagnated and shit like that, or now that I'm not making my own content. So that's why we have me doing videos like these, and trying to better my content and, the production value of it and shit like that. So I feel like I spoke maybe enough on that shit, but it's too apparent. It's too much happening, not a lot of facts, and it's mainly fucking drama based shit. So that's why I'm like, you feel me? We always only have to work with self. I mean, yeah, we get our information how we get our information. That's what make us so great. We got down spies like this motherfucker making a puzzle and shit, our own puzzle, and the shit makes sense, right? And no help, no blueprint, no nothing. So that's the whole beauty of it and shit like that. But you can't, just because you're good at that part, or you see that you're good at that part, run with fucking everything and just start believing everything you're seeing and shit like that. So it's like it's a lot of bullshit. I feel like we should also surround ourselves around spirituality more and not walking like a thin line. That was like another topic I felt like go hand in hand with that, but it's still another topic that I wrote down. But still did as going hand in hand with it. Like if something don't seem spiritual, is not giving the signs of being spiritual, you shouldn't really fuck with it. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's just my personal opinion. You can take it or leave it how you ever want to, or give it intake and shit like that. That's just me putting out what I feel. Cause it's not nothing. It doesn't seem trustworthy. I ain't gonna lie to you. We in a world where everything is basically magic. Science fiction shit that you read and shit that you gotta find out. And if you don't know, then you don't know. So you stagnated there. Then it's like surrounding yourself with people with actual people that's like that, and then actually getting the experience and knowing how to see and tell the difference of a agent ass motherfucker. If you just putting like ugly terms on the shit, like an agent ass motherfucker compared to a authentic, real spiritual person. A lot of people that try to find someone and then try to put information on them so they can try to be hip to the same level, so they just could be buddy with their ass arm around, so they can still be around that little situation and shit like that, or just ain't even stepping out to do this shit. So it's like we is in real fucking life, so you can't stagnate yourself not from doing some shit, and you can't not try to get the experience from doing the shit, because then you have no experience, so you don't have no fact base, nothing to try to put a real mathematical. This is numbers, this is a real number game for you. You can't make a mathematical equation out of this shit. You'll get nothing. It's all imaginary type shit. And imagination is key, but you just making up shit with no factual source of nothing, which even the imagination work off, then fuck it. But I feel like we gotta down surround ourselves more around spirituality. If you ain't, I ain't saying everybody's a whole, but even just being up a mind, you feel me? You're never too smart to learn another. Here's something that you already learned. So if it's like that, then I'm just saying that basically. So surround yourself around more spiritual shit, or intertwine yourself in activity wise or doing more spiritual shit, instead of just having that shit being a mental thing. Like, oh yeah, in my head, boy, I'm spiritual as shit. Or you get a couple crystals. Or you feel me? Like me, I made a staff just because I made it. Like you feel, this is a whole bunch of you just starting to tidbit shit and shit. You know, you're not really locking in on that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. Where it comes to your whole circumference, when you actually have control of your reality, where everything that's happening around you is only spirituality shit. And how to fix your day, make everything in your day go right. And yeah, you have your little problems and shit. That's a learning curve and shit like that. But it's just spirituality. You can't mix some false learned shit with some real shit. That's just plain and simple. I ain't gonna lie to you. Then you just keep getting fucked up equations, or you just gonna keep not getting the right answer to your equation, so your problem is wrong. You're trying to put in the mathematical terms once again. So it's what you feel me. What you are inside is what you project outside. So if that's what you outwardly is saying and shit like that, then filter your shit, change your shit, or work inward so that shit can outwardly project for you. That's it's like a little fix. I would say that's the fix for you. I ain't gonna lie to you. My personal say so of a fix, I would say that's a fix for you. Inwardly work in how you see spirituality. If you're not fully putting your whole into spirituality, of course you'll be on that half and half shit. If you put all of yourself into spirituality, where what you breathe, live, and everything, then what you outwardly will see is the same thing. Is what you digest is what you output. It's the same thing. Input, output. That's how you get the same thing. So I feel like on that little tangent, that's what we should do. Random, like, cause I went on the live, I was on like a little CNN thing, CNN type shit. I say, I don't know her name, like the Brittney, whatever, the basketball player. No disrespect to the girls, but the best basketball player, the WNBA player. She was freed from Russia, and the merchant of death was basically they was traded for. But that shit, that's why I don't like getting into politics. Politics is dumb as hell. That shit don't never make sense. How the hell? All right, cool. It's hella Americans, for real, on some factual shit. It's hella Americans in Russia that's locked up. That's more useful in many other ways, scientists and some more shit. But they put out a basketball player in return for the merchant of death. That's why niggas will tell you. You feel me? Niggas say War always is just the spawn of money. It fuels and generates nothing but money. That's why niggas even have packs such as let's keep warring so we can generate money. We can dumb shit. That's hey. So them long term generals and shit like that, just throwing the warriors out there, and if you make it, hey, there you go, a little medal, blah blah blah. Securing life. Hey, the rest of your life, you gotta like old man die. Put you inside a little base. Motherfucker, salute. All that shit got a flag with you. It's just a whole bunch of pictures. All that none of that shit. But that's how that shit go. Wars generate money. But the shit that don't make sense, that's why I don't like that. I mean, if you see it, you see it. It's just common fucking sense. That's why I at least want to still do like current events and shit like that. Cause not everybody probably has see it my way. Or the way I see it, excuse me. And that's life. You can't expect, just cause you say, well, you can't expect everybody to see it like you. Especially if you ain't even communicate yourself authentically for it to be presented. So nobody gonna, you know, but it don't make sense. It don't make no fucking sense at all. The basketball player for a merchant of death. That nigga supplies every war with every fucking big ass atom bomb, every fucked up machine that everybody be using in wars for the shit. That's why the nigga got the name Merchant of Death. You feel me? But that's why that shit don't really make no sense to me. But they push it out there just to have a little distraction. I know you see it, however, if you don't see it, it's just whatever. All right, but we flipping the sheet over. I kind of finished that whole shit. That low key is for the merchant. This shit don't make no damn sense. You feel me? Instead of a scientist or some other shit, woman basketball player who just was in there for smoking some weed, yeah, because she was a hot topic. She was an WNBA player, and actually wasn't. I mean, on stats wise, I don't know shit about sports, but I was going off of what I was reading, and then kept actually doing research on facts wise. She wasn't even putting up that much shit. So hopefully, the running joke was hopefully we should come out she better type shit. I ain't doing that drama shit, but that's just that's how people were saying it don't make sense type shit. So it's just crazy. That's the, you feel me? We is in, but we living. You feel me? All right. So last thing I probably said I want to talk about is Avatar 2. It's like that's some basic ass shit. It's a movie, but I like to break down movies, and I'm gonna make a video about that, like how we did the Multiverse Madness shit. I'm gonna do a video for the Avatar 2. But I want to know what signs will we seeing in this movie type shit, because you know they get they entities, they places, they regions, and all that shit from an actual place. So I just want to refresh my memory with the shit that I forgot, basically. So I like to phrase it to myself, because they can't make shit. They always stealing some shit or take the name of some shit and put it on the wrong thing, or that's just how this shit goes. So it's just the visual representation, the illustration is what I want to see. I'm pretty sure that they naming a lot of this shit wrong, because you can even statistically, prove that how that shit is wrong, they names and shit like that. But continuing, but I'm definitely decoding that movie. So far though, we see that they have a family. The element for this theme of the movie is water. The last element for the other movie was air, which I should do a breakdown before this movie come out, or even after that first Avatar for because it was pretty good. But the movie, it was pretty basic. All of them shits kind of go hand in hand with like the Wakanda shits, like the Wakanda theme movies. If you broke down and decoded that movie, you kind of get the same thing, but it's just different. But it's water. Water symbolizes emotion, power, music, purification, dimensional travel, and portals. Jake family being told that they have not. When I was seeing that, like the trailer, Jake family was basically being shown and told that they're not accepted into that the water tribe, because they was basically already in the wars for what you saw. Or you could just watch a breakdown video of a motherfucker that loved the movie and just was going clip by clip and doing shit like that, or somebody that had the insight and did the same shit. But anyway, but he wasn't getting accepted into the tribe. You could basically tell throughout the movie the nigga got accepted, but aside from he wasn't getting accepted into the tribe because he was in a war, just got out of a war, and another war was about to basically start again on Pandora. So that's why they even got to them niggas that's in the water and found the water tribe, yada yada yada. So it's symbolic, but the more shit that the shit that I'm more so like that I saw and shit like that, from the trailer is like that Jake got locked, or if I'm saying ain't the name Jake Sully or Sully or some shit. Hopefully I'm saying this nigga name right. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's even what the fuck I wrote down. I probably either way. But he got locks now. Locks is symbolic for strength, wisdom, unity, storage, transformation, and finding self. If you remember in the first movie when he had died at the end of the movie, he He was basically dying. He ain't gonna lie to you. The motherfucker died. He wanted to get his conscience, or the only way he could live is if he got his conscience transferred into the avatar that his body was living in. It worked. Motherfucker, the movie went out after he opened his eyes into the shits. Alright, but it's just it's the same symbolic shit if you get trying to get what I'm saying. Excuse me for stuttering on words and shit like that. But he's in a new body. Locks is what I just said for symbolic for strength, wisdom, unity, storage, transformation, and find itself. He's in a new body now. The nigga in his actual body was in a wheelchair. Nigga couldn't move his legs. He had to had to have help for every fucking thing. So it's like it has that similar. It's like they trying to tie this shit in. I'm pretty sure it's more symbolic when I fully see the movie and shit like that. But that's like a basic symbolic intertwined shit that I saw already. The Locks, the new body. Now having a family, so he's actually living and running and shit. You know, he just had fun in the first movie, so that shit was just like a prologue, just like a little trailer where he could do his legs. Now he got the actual fucking family. If I think I counted right, he got 3 kids, 1 daughter, 2 sons, well 3 sons. The other son is just human. He still wears the mask type shit, but he live on the planet with him. I don't know the names, and I ain't getting to detail like that. When I do the actual video, we'll do that and we'll be good. So this is information that's jumping out type shit. So that's all that I could really break down off of the trailer. He's just finding his path, and he is in a new body. And within doing that, he's still facing all his troubles, the same troubles that he been previously went through, and now being fully in that shit. Because at first, when he was in the avatar body, he was going back to the government motherfuckers, being cool with them. Then he went back to his motherfucking avatar body and was being cool with them, the blue people. So it's just being solidified, fully being the new self and shit like that. So it's like the motherfucker died and came back to a new body type shit. So it's just him coming into self. So that's really all I could pick up off of the goddamn trailer itself. But that's all really, that's all really I have for today. I hope everybody enjoyed themselves. Once again, it's a Sirius Divinity, peace, love, and as I came, I leave.